and it's one of the hottest parts of the days. Like they're not usually done until 2,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
so that's getting into some real dangerous temperatures.
So putting off piecemeal for tomorrow
Just
then.
only tomorrow.
Okay, only
So we'll be
Friday.
closed on Friday. They're getting all the updated phone numbers and emergency contact numbers because we do have to still do wellness checks.
Mm-hmm.
So part of our program is a wellness check. So we're telling them that we'll be calling them between 8:30 and 10:30 tomorrow, so they need to answer the phone.
Yeah, so I wonder, I know in the past you've talked about like you give out, I don't know, 5 to 10
Mhm.
frozen meals. Would this be an instance where a senior would need to tap into that if that's available to them?
So yes, we do give out what we call emergency kits,
Mhm.
and so several times a year we send out emergency kits, and so what's in that is like pre-packed regular ready to eat meals.
Mhm.
So yes, they have those available to them, but also our drivers know who's food insecure.
Mhm.
So they've let the driver supervisor know, and she's ordered extra meals for them.
Okay.
So if they truly are food insecure, we're getting them an extra meal today.
Okay, gotcha. So they'll have that for tomorrow then.
Yes,
Yeah. Okay, very
because
good.
we definitely don't want them to
Hmm.
go without eating.
What am I missing in this conversation, Shelly? You want to put out there for us?
So we just want to make sure that our drivers are very safe. And then our clients they're always concerned about our drivers too. So they don't
Mhm.
want them out there any more than we want them out there. I was
Yeah.
delivering on Tuesday and it was hot Tuesday.
Hmm.
And one of my little ladies was like, "Do you need some ice water? I can get you some water." I'm like, "No, I'm fine. I got some in the car." But they're always so concerned about our drivers.
Yeah, and I can handle I can handle a nice hot humid day. In fact, I like enjoy going out and like
Yeah.
mowing or doing some work in the sun
Right.
and just like getting that sweat and warmed up like that. And man, even yesterday, like I got done working out and then I went out, to leave, and I'm like, man, this like it was oppressively
It
hot.
is.
So
Yeah.
I feel like if I thought it was hot yesterday, it's probably a little hot out
Right.
there.
And
So
it's different than just being hot. It's like there's extreme heat
humidity, yeah.
advisories out
Hmm. Hmm.
today until 8 p.m. tomorrow.
Sure. So, all right. So keep that in mind. Piecemeal, OSF Piecemeal is holding off on meal delivery for Friday. So those meals will
Yes.
go out here today, Thursday, but tomorrow
Yes.
they will not. You'll still do the wellness checks,
Mm-hmm.
phone calls,
So,
I assume.
yes. So
Yeah.
make sure if you're a Peaceful listener or Peaceful client and listening, make sure you answer your phone between 8:30 and 10:30 tomorrow.
Will you do congregate meals?
No, nothing is open tomorrow.
Okay. Gotcha. So everything is
Yeah.
is
So
off.
if you live in Pyatt, Champaign, Ford, Iroquois, DeWitt, Livingston, or McLean, we will not be providing meals tomorrow.
This transitions our conversation nicely to promoting hydration.
Yes.
Even if you're inside and maybe you've got the air, maybe it's not a cool temp, but it's a comfortable temperature,
Mm-hmm.
or you don't have air but you've got a fan or something, you still need to stay
Yes.
hydrated. Speak to this a little bit.
Well, and I don't know if you knew this or not, but so we send out nutrition flyers
Mhm.
to our seniors because part of our grant is also nutrition education through the East Central area on aging. That they want us to promote health nutrition.
Mhm.
So one of the ways we do that is sending out flyers. Well, I have one on drink to your health. And did you know the older you get, the less your body retains water
I did
as
not know that.
nutrition or
Really?
as hydration?
I did not.
And so it's very important for seniors to stay hydrated.
Mhm.
You should be drinking 10 cups of water as long as your doctor says that's okay. Because there are some, if you have renal failure or kidney problems, you have to say what the doctor does.
Okay.
But it helps your skin.
Mhm.
So it'll help with the wrinkles.
Mhm. All right. I'll keep that in mind as I get older.
But also I'll ask clients, do you drink water? And they'll either one of two things. Yes, I love water. I have a glass with me all the time, which that's one recommendation. Have a bottle. I take my bottle everywhere I go,
Mhm.
fill it up throughout the day.
Mhm.
Or I get people, I don't like the taste of water. And I think to myself, there is no taste of water. And they're like, right, that's why I don't like it. So
Mhm.
another tip is put some raspberries in it, put some lemon in it.
Mhm.
What's your favorite? Put some mint in it,
Mhm.
so that it's not just that. If you think it's bland, it's not just that bland taste that
Yeah.
people don't like.
Mhm. Plus, that's healthy.
Yeah, it definitely is. Raspberries are high in oxyant. I can never say that word, but it's good for you.
Yeah.
But
Oxytocin? Is that what you're looking for?
yeah, no,
No.
I don't, oxidants. antioxidants.
Antioxidants. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, big word.
Yeah. Antioxidants.
Um,
Sure.
but it also will help you stave off your hunger. So if you drink water, if you think you're hungry, drink a glass of water, and it will calm that hunger down. Because a lot of times your body's not hungry; it's thirsty.
Yes. Right.
And it helps with your body temperature, which is going to be really important the rest of this week. And then for our seniors, it promotes joint health. So our seniors, a lot of them have arthritis. Well, if you drink water, it puts liquid in your joints and it helps you with your joints. And then it gets rid of your waste and it helps with spinal tissue issues. So if you have any of those problems, it's really important to drink water.
And if you've got a headache, a lot of times, this time of the year, it's hydration, maybe some sleep would help. So I mean, there's tons and tons of benefits of having water.
Exactly. And a lot of people don't realize that older people are also more prone to getting dehydrated.
Yeah. And if you're drinking, soda, if you're drinking
your body,
it's exacerbating these problems.
Exactly.
So
like, if you don't like water, drink a low calorie beverage that's not caffeinated, or like milk alternatives, 100% vegetable juice or fruit juice. Those are all healthy alternatives to water, but you definitely need to be getting liquid in your body that's not pop or
like sugary soda or sugary sports drinks.
Exactly.
Another one for you, Shelly, is that, like, let's say you've got active seniors and they, make that early morning walk, or maybe they go to their, they've got the means to go to the local gym or something. They get home, chocolate milk is a good good hydration, like post workout drink.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, just a glass of chocolate milk. So
I'll make sure I tell them that.
There you go. But anyways, excuse me. Again, Shelly Tolly with OSF Piecemeal in studio with us here for this morning. So again, anything else on hydration, importance this time of the year? Anything you wanted to highlight there?
We just want to make sure that the seniors, everybody, but the seniors especially, are making sure they drink enough liquids because their bodies do not hold the liquids like they used to.
Yeah, for sure. I'm off to a slow start with my water consumption this morning, but hopefully we can catch up on that as the afternoon goes on.
Right.
Let's talk nutrition, Shelly, because I know this is a big part of Piecemeal is not just, especially this time of the year with keeping hydrated and those sorts of things. All year you want seniors to be eating well, to be healthy. So how about nutrition?
So as you know, our menu is made by a registered dietitian. So if they eat all the meals throughout the week, they're going to get a third of their nutrients in. So that's a big part of what we offer as far as healthy eating. But the cool thing about it is I'll have a lot of my seniors tell me, you know what, Shelly, I use that menu as like a jumping off point to make meals myself. Like I can't make the whole meatloaf and mashed potatoes and like the full on meals that you guys do, but I'll see, okay, well, you put this meat together with that fruit and that vegetable. I think I could throw, that together myself. So they'll put that together at night. Or they'll see, okay, well, maybe I didn't get enough fruits and vegetables today. So what fruits and vegetables have I had this week? And then they'll, okay, I haven't had any apples this week, so I'll make sure I get some apples in my diet. So they use it just to make sure that they're getting enough nutrition on the rest of the days that we're not providing. And then another way we do it is we do send out these flyers. So when people get onboarded, I give them a flyer, and they range from like, this was the hydration one, but I have low sodium, I have healthy fats, how to put a plate together. I have about 10 or 12 that I send out. We also send that out with our reassessment packets. So that way every year they're getting one. And then we put them on the back of our menu from time to time. And then the site supervisors, they have a thing called the charge, and in it has nutrition talking points, and so it will help lead conversations about healthy nutrition. And then they will also get guest speakers in that talk about healthy nutrition.
Sure. Now you mentioned you do send out those flyers and everything. Talk a little bit about what's kind of on those and what you're looking at or looking for, like what you're promoting there. How about that?
So we definitely want them, like I brought a sample to you. They're colorful, they're easy to read. They don't have a ton of information on them, but they have enough information to let them know, hey, like this one had all that stuff about what I just talked about. The low sodium one talks about ways to reduce your salt intake
Mhm.
and substitutes for salt.
Mhm.
Because a lot of people are like, oh, this is so bland. I can't eat it like this. But
Mhm.
there are all kinds of salt substitutes that you can make at home with um, like just ingredients off of your spice rack.
Sure.
And then there are other ones about exercise because a lot of times as you get older, your body hurts and they can't get out of there. Because I used to be very heavy, heavier than I am now. And so it hurt to move.
Mhm.
But the more you move, the better you feel.
Mhm.
And so just talking to them about exercising daily.
Yeah, and using those muscles and that muscle
Yeah.
memory and those sorts of things.
Because
So,
if you have stronger muscles, your joints feel better.
Mhm.
Because
Mhm.
your joints are they're putting too much strain on your joints if your muscles aren't strong.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those, especially with exercise. It's kind of one of those things. If you don't use it, you lose it, type of a thing.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. Anything else on nutrition, exercise, anything of that nature today, Shelly?
No, we just really encourage you to always eat healthy, drink, exercise, and stay active.
Very good, Shelly. Let's take a time out. Before we do, how do folks learn more about all things OSF Piecemeal?
So you can always call our office at 309-665-5900.
Very good. Shelly Tolly, OSF Piecemeal, our guest in studio. More to come with her on the WHOW Morning Show.
WHOW.
.org.
Let's check the markets now on the RFD Radio Network. I'm Jim Taylor. Corn slightly higher, beans higher, wheat also slightly higher. September corn 541 and a quarter, up a penny. December corn up 1.5, 549 and 3/4. March corn 560 and 3/4, up 1 3/4. August beans up 26 and 3/4, 1573. September beans up 9.5, 1478. November new crop 1420 and 3/4, up 3/4. September wheat 721.5, up 1.5. December wheat up 1 3/4, 744. August bean meal 469.50, up 480. August bean oil 67.72, down 255. Livestock market, August feeders 244.15, down a nickel. August live cattle 178.60, down 7 cents. August lean hogs up a nickel, 101.70. Energy market, September crude oil 79.97, up $1.19. Jim Taylor, RFD Radio Network.
Tune into all of WHOW's platforms on AM, FM, and streamed at IllinoisFarmRadio.com for live coverage of the DeWitt 4-H Fair featuring 4-Hers from DeWitt, Piatt, and Macon counties, the Farmer City Junior Fair featuring junior 4-Hers from the area, and reports from the Illinois State Fair this summer. Our coverage is brought to you by Warner Hospital and Health Services in Clinton, compassionate care close to home. Midstate Eye in Clinton, where they believe life is all about your vision. Mancy Metal in Mount Zion, your pole barn building specialists. Maroa Ag, your growing partner every step of the way. The First State Bank Hayworth branch. And Prairie Beef Association, promoting beef locally. Read all the results from judging at the DeWitt 4-H and Farmer City Junior Fairs by clicking the Fair Results icon at DeWittDailyNews.com.
Your friend in Central Illinois. WHOW.
Once again, and good morning. Thanks for being with us. I'm your host today, Seth Lawrence. The WHOW Morning Show streams to Facebook and YouTube, brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton. My guest in studio this morning, Shelly Tolly, OSF Piecemeal, with us here for today. Shelly, let's get to some just updates on the programs around Central Illinois, your service area. What do you have going on? What's been happening lately?
So I told you how Piatt County opened up. We have a rural route there, and it is exploding. We have about 47 people on there now, and we get called all the time for somebody in Piatt County, which really makes me happy. That's the county that I live in. And when we first started, the only places that we served was Monticello and Beemint. And I would get calls all the time. Do you serve in Cerro Gordo? No, I don't. Do you serve in Cisco? No, I'm sorry. And now we serve every town in Piatt County.
Great.
And They love the driver loves them, and
You have one driver for that whole area?
yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
Holy smokes. That's
Yeah.
a lot of area to cover.
He starts in Mansfield at 9:30 and he's done in DeLand at 1:30. So
Really?
yeah.
4 hours, huh?
yeah.
Wow. Good for him.
We have he has a hot shot, so heated and cooled vehicle.
Yeah.
And then
See, now I was thinking he had like NOS attached to the back of his car so he could fly down, like 48 or something going nice and fast, but evidently not. So
no. We have to stay in the speed limit.
yeah. I'm sure you do. But anyways, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. And then so another thing that we're opening up in August is the Fort Iroquois route. So I've been working on this since January.
Yeah.
And we got our hot shots in for the Fort Iroquois route. That was the pivotal point for us because the county route, so you really can't do if you don't have a hot shot, because it has a area where it keeps the meals at temperature. So both the hot tray goes in the hot part and the cold bag goes in the cold part. And then that way all the meals will stay safe. And then we hired a driver last week. So she's going through the onboarding process. So we're hoping within the middle of August, we'll be having that route up and going. And it will include the towns of Elliott, Melvin, Thawville, Onarga, Buckley, and Loda, and Paxton. So if you are located in any of those towns, please call 309-665-5900. We would love to provide a hot meal to you Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
Right now, I've just been giving frozen meals to everybody, so they're super excited that they're going to get a hot meal every day.
Do you have any congregate sites in that area?
Paxton, we have Paxton. Roberts is a restaurant. And then we have Gibson City as a site. And then in Watseka, Cessna Park, and in Milford, we all have their restaurants.
Okay, gotcha.
But as far as like door-to-door home delivered, we don't have anything up there.
Okay, very good. So that's coming though.
That's coming.
That's
We're super
great.
excited.
Remind us when?
So middle of August, we hope.
All right,
It's
great.
up and running.
Yeah. Do folks need to sign up for that, or are you just going to transition your frozen meal
Yeah,
program?
frozen people get moved over automatically. But if you want, like I said, if you want meals and you're in that area, just call our office at 309-665-5900.
Fantastic. Still a couple of minutes here with you, Shelly. Anything on that you wanted to highlight? Anything, other services you want to highlight before we move along?
So we definitely we have some positions available.
Yeah, okay. Sounds
so
good.
if you want to go to OSF careers.org, that will take you to our job center. And then they'll scroll down to the middle of the page. There'll be two boxes. In the first box, just type in piecemeal, and that will give you job opportunities through all 7 counties.
Okay, very good. So anything specific you're looking for right now?
Well, they're hiring on me up north. So if you would like to do my job, which is a home delivery meal coordinator, you really get to impact people's lives. You get to see all the clients and meet new people. It's different every day. So if you'd like to do something like I do, then definitely call 309-665-5900. And we do have several other different opportunities. We have a secretary position open. So those are the two that are really important right now.
Very good. Now, are these a lot of these full-time jobs?
Both of those are full-time positions.
Okay, very good. So 2 minutes, Shelly, what I missed today you want to put out there for us?
Well, if you're interested and you're thinking, how do I get referred to piecemeal? There's online, so you can go on to OSF and find the online referral assessment, and you'll just fill that out. That will get turned into me, or you can call the office. Your doctor's offices can turn them in, hospitals turn them in.
Sure.
And then it takes us 10 business days to contact you, up to. And then once we have the assessment, we then it takes 2 days to get you put on the route.
Shelly, 1 minute here, real quick. Re-highlight piecemeal not delivering tomorrow, but
Correct.
2 meals coming today.
Yes. So yes, tomorrow we will not be delivering because of the heat. We will be calling between 8:30 and 10:30 to make sure they're okay. And if if the driver or the client asks for an extra meal for somebody, then we are delivering an extra meal today.
All right, easy enough. Again, where do folks go to find about all things piecemeal, Shelly?
Call 309-665-5900.
Are you on social media or anything like that?
We're not on Facebook, but we do. If you go to the OSF.org website, then you can find us on there.
All right, easy enough. Very good. Well, Shelly, always good to talk to you. Thanks for the great information
Yes,
today.
you too.
Shelly Tolly with OSF Piecemeal is our guest in studio for this morning. The morning show streams to Facebook and YouTube, brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton. Of course, we stream live online all the time at DeWittDailyNews.com. Network news on the way on the WHOW Morning Show.